Good evening to Live News and Demo News. Second night on a trot, isn't it? I've got two young ladies on tonight. They'll be talking about sex ed, human rights, and a few other issues. But one is Ayesha. She's from Nottingham. I'm not sure where Becca's from, but we're going to get some information off Becca when I will bring them both on now. I've done quite a bit of editing today, so I put a couple of videos out on YouTube as well, Demo Welshman, and I put them onto Facebook as well. I put them into certain groups. Not all the editing is done from Glasgow yet, but it was harrowing actually watching it back through, especially on the Sunday when we went to visit the 338 graves. So I've edited Sandy Smith's interview out, and you can watch that on YouTube, or you can watch it on my profile on Facebook or Live News and Demo News page and group. And the Blair twins support Joseph Blair and Bobby Blair. You can watch it on their channel as well. So I'm going to bring on Ayesha, and I'm going to bring on Becca for the minute. Right, evening, you pair. Becca.
Hello.
Evening, I've met Ayesha before, but I've never met Becca before. So if Becca could introduce herself, that would be great.
Hi, I'm Beck. I'm from Nottingham, and I'm 31. I'm a mother, single mother of two children. One of them is autistic. The other one is a baby, so we don't know. And I stand for human rights.
I think we all do. How did you get into the movement, by the way, Becca?
Well, it started probably 15 years ago. I watched something called the Z Hive Project. I don't know whether or not you've seen it yourself. And it opened my eyes up to how corrupt everything was all those years ago. Recently, obviously, I'm against what they're doing to the children, the manipulation of the system, everything that's involved in that. And I just believe that we can't sit down and do nothing. So we need to do something. That's what we need. And we need characters that people will open up to, that people feel that they can approach, that they know that we're normal people that are doing this for our children. So my whole wanting to be part of the movement is basically aimed at saving the children for starters, saving our human rights, and being one with everybody else and letting other people know that they're not alone.
Yeah, good. So, as far as the sex education, what do you actually know about that?
Well, I know that it's going down and down and down in age, isn't it? Like,
yes,
it's crazy because obviously at this moment in time they've now made a new thing, a gimmick competence. So this makes children of the age of 12 or over override parental responsibility. Now they're wanting to teach children as young as 3 years old sex education. I believe that these two things are linked. I think that they're going to be bringing down the sexual age limit and obviously the age that they can make decisions for themselves to at least 12 years old. It may get shorter.
No, they're saying that they want it to be 10. They've done interviews, where they're really admitting it till 10 years old. They want it down till.
My son goes to mainstream school. Obviously, we have our issues regarding that, but he's very much aware and questions everything. He last year in year 5, he started being taught sex education. Now, for a lad of that age, he never approached me about anything sexual. I've been teaching my children that if anybody tells you to take your pants off or asks you to remove your pants, it's a no. You need to go and tell an adult. I wouldn't expect these same adults to then be saying it's okay to talk about sex, which is encouraging sex at such a young age. He's 10.
Now they're doing it from 3. From 3. And they're stating, that they need to embed, that they need to embed this information into these children. Why the fuck do you need to embed this information into children? I'm sorry, but That's just not normal. Do you get what I mean? Like, especially like children with disabilities too. Like, what the hell is that about?
My son's autistic. For him to get his head round sexual intercourse, it's something that he's not contemplated at 10 years old. Never mind 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becca, do you want to try and put your earphones back in?
Yeah. Phil, yeah, you've met my little Theo, yeah. And you can see just by meeting him, you could see on the camera when you first ever interviewed me about his disabilities and how he can't cope with certain situations, and he likes, because he wanted to keep on going and giving that leaflet, he had a huge meltdown. Do you get what I mean? And then he went off with a lady, right? Happy. When they've got these things in the brain, yeah, it sticks. Anything sticks, right? And so then if you're putting sex education in there, then they're gonna, and saying about self-pleasure and self-touching, like, what the fuck? Sorry, right?
That is not sex education, is it?
You need to sit there and tell a child that this shit's okay. And like saying about all these different sexual orientations, right? All of them, yeah, and including paedophilia in one. Paedophilia ain't no sexual orientation, mate. That's a criminal offence. That's something disgusting. That goes against any human rights. Do you get what I mean? And it does, right? And I was sat there today, yeah, and I wrote down loads of things like about human rights and everything. While I was writing them, I was thinking, right, well, they're breaching this one by doing this. They're breaching this one. And I'm thinking, right, there's only like 3 or 4 out of like loads of them. Do you get what I mean? Like, it doesn't even apply to, and everyone that it does apply to, the fucking breach right under your nose, all your human rights, yeah. And then you go on to like everything else. Do you get what I mean? Like to 10 different points, like, mate, just everything. Like, just like, look,
Amnesty International, since the 8th
and
of
this
April
is what they breach.
This year. Yeah, Amnesty International said on the 8th of April this year that they had serious concerns over the hostility to human rights by the way that the government was leading the UK. Now, that is in all manners. That is in education, housing, everything. And so for a company like Amnesty International to have concerns over the UK's government and our human rights, that should be waving red flags all over the world.
Ayesha, you had a demo.
This is it, most people.
You had a demo on Monday, didn't you?
Well, it was Amanda's. It was just Amanda's thing. But me personally, I went down there because I wanted to confront the council. I wanted to confront the university in the Masonic building. Then they told me that they were going to get the police to remove me. So I thought, fuck you, I'll go to the police station myself. So I went to the police station. I went in there, and it's all on live. And I confronted these police, and they did admit to every single crime, yeah. And then I did tell them I was going to come down and serve them papers, and they were lawfully stepped down. And if they didn't, I was going to personally come and remove them, yeah. This police officer behind this thing, and this other one behind me, and they both just stood there and agreed with me. Do you get what I mean? On live. You get what I mean? These people are protecting, like, you think they're protecting your children, yeah? And they back down to scrawny little old me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you get what I mean? And like I said to them, you are the public servant. You have a duty to protect each and every person and each and every child. Well, you know that there is a crime being committed by these children involved. Why are you standing back? Why are you going against your right? And you know, as soon as they did, I got the badge number and I told them that they were all going to get served. And they will do. Each and every one of them. But I don't just want to slap them with one. I want to slap them with loads. And I'm going to do it everywhere so that the government can't handle the shit that I'm doing to them. And do you know why? Because all these people have gone through mental torture for like, what, 18, 19 months now, yeah? Let's see how they like it. There's not being funny, yeah? When it's lawful stuff, right? And these people will stand up and they will go and remove these people, right? What the fuck are they going to do? Because who's going to replace all the police? Who's going to replace all the nurses? Teachers? Who's going to replace them? To fuck themselves up, because now it's the people or the ex-ones that are wanting to stand up and like to be there. To get what I mean? And as soon as they're in control Oh,
We
yeah.
are the
Fuck you, Boris. Fuck you, Gooden. Do you get what I mean? You've got no fucking right, no matter where you are in the world, yeah. As soon as your people stand up, yeah, you're fucked. And as soon as it takes just that one person to make that right lawful action first, that's when everyone's going to do it. And do you know what? You fucked yourself up. Because, you know, if you just stopped, yeah, at the lockdown and left it at that, you just tormented us for like, what, God knows how long, yeah. I would have left it. But now you've come for babies, yeah, and it's all very close to home, to get what I mean, and not being funny. You said, like, all you pedos out there are quite happy to expose yourself proud as day, to get what I mean. I ain't happy. And listen, I might have stood there in the market square and been reasonable about it because my children were stood behind me. Yeah. My children ain't always going to be with me. And see, this pedo, yeah, you ever fucking say that my 8-month-old daughter's sexual again, yeah, I won't be held accountable for my actions, mate. And listen, if we're off CCTV, yeah, and you feel the need to put your hands on me, well, my self-defense, I can't be held accountable for. Do you get what I mean? And if there's no cameras, well, I'm sorry. Do you get what I mean? You shouldn't put your hands on me first. Listen, every single pedo out there, yeah, I hope you're listening. I'm coming for each and every one of you. And I ain't going to stop until this law is back, where each and every like fucking pedo out there, yeah, you're wrong, mate. You deserve to be hung. And it's disgusting for what you're doing. And they say about human rights, yeah, where as soon as you rape someone, right, or you abuse someone in any form of way, you take every single right away from them because they're mentally scarred for life. And do you know what? You think, no, after a few years it'll go. It doesn't. It never fucking leaves you. Did you know what? You don't deserve any right on this fucking earth because you've then destroyed somebody's life for the rest of their life and then they're left with scars. Do you get what I mean?
Well, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play your video which you done at Market Square, okay?
Listen, people on my Facebook, this man right in front of me in red has said that my daughter is sexual, an 8-month-old girl. Look at him. Look. And then he's just recorded me saying that he shouldn't be anywhere near children.
So that was part of the video that you...
You should have played the rest of it where he pulled down his mask proud as day, stood there waving. With his mask down, I told him...
Listen, people on my Facebook, this man right in front of me in red has said that my daughter is sexual, an 8-month-old girl. Look at him. Look. And then he's just recorded me saying that he shouldn't be anywhere near children because he's a satanic worshipper that wants to rape and abuse children. And this man freely put on my Facebook thing, yeah, keep waving, wave to everyone because I've got over 6,000 people that are predator hunters on my Facebook. So take your mask down, let them see your face properly. There we go, people. Proud as punch about what he is. Yeah?
Yeah, I keep on getting problems.
Right under your nose. Right under your fucking nose. And you think that you're like, your older ones are safe, yeah? Are they fucked? You know where he went straight after? To a student bar. To a fucking student bar. And he went and sat there and ate.
And also, the
and listen, they can get taken down an alley. And as soon as they're down their alley, yeah, you think your child, they're defenseless, mate. Children.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And the same people that are passing these sex education laws were also visitors of the Lambeth Children's Home. The children's home in London that was found that they were abusing children massively, and MPs were going around there and using it as a Wednesday club. These are the same people that want us to teach sex education to 5-year-olds.
Yeah. 3-year-olds.
And
if they're saying if it goes against the curriculum, yeah. Right, listen. If you don't want your children to be able to go on the internet, yeah, to be able to be exposed to online dangers, right, from 3 years old, right, and for you not to be teaching some form of sexual education, right, which is on their curriculum, yeah, then they think that you should then be fit called, what is it called, unreliable, to be able to to fit the EHE, whatever it is, the elective home education needs. I was like, are you joking me?
This is what gets me.
Yeah, I'm going to come down tomorrow morning and we'll start talking then. I said, listen, I've already had your address, you get what I mean? I know exactly where you are. And I told you that I did. So I'm coming down to come and see you tomorrow morning. We'll talk about it. Because listen, you ain't getting my children, mate. They've already deemed me as absolutely amazing, said that they're a lot safer and higher educated at home, yeah? Then why the fuck do they want my children? Oh, and because I said about the vaccine, yeah? I said, I don't want my children getting the vaccine. She was like, you're ranting. I was like, ranting? I said, what? I said, have you researched these chemicals of like what you're pushing out? And do you know what papers have already been served absolutely everywhere against these, yeah?
They're still trying to push.
Against it. And you already go against absolutely every single fucking human rights, the laws, the fucking lot, mate, by doing this shit. And they're still complying to it, and it's their fucking children. Are they stupid?
They're still trying to push this indoctrinated system onto people that are homeschooling. Now, when you're homeschooling, when you're homeschooling, you want to focus on your child's skills and skill sets. Now, why are they now in your house telling you how to educate your child? It doesn't make sense.
They ain't in my house, man. I say that phone. They won't come to me direct. Told them, I said, come to my house. This woman, the supervisor, fucking whoever she is, Alex, yeah, she turned around to me and she was like, I was like, come to my house. I said, you come and see. I said, I've made a fucking classroom in my life. And like, as soon as you walk in the door, yeah, I've got like this pointless room, right? So I've made a little fucking classroom in it. It's got like a world map, letters, different phonics, all sorts of shit all over the wall. And then I've got a whiteboard and we focus on different things every day there. So you come and tell me, right? And I've got proper curriculum books, right? For English and maths and science, yeah, which is the three things that she stated. So let any bitch come to my house, but she won't. Scared.
Yeah, Becca, do you want to go? Do you want to leave and then come back in? Because I think you're echoing. Right. Are you all right with there? Can you hear me now?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one's echoing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one's echoing. Am I echoing? Is it me?
Not sure yet.
Well, am I all right? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I can hear you fine.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Yeah, Becca.
It's not me then.
It might be me then. But
oh, right.
yeah,
well, you're not echoing to me.
Pardon?
I said you're not echoing to me.
Oh, that's all right then.
I've got my belly on.
All right, here's Becca again.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, basically, I just want to put out there, talk to parents, like, you go and let your child go and get this vaccine. Well, it's not even a vaccine, yeah. What the supposed vaccine, yeah. Then you're a bad parent. You get what I mean? Because you are literally signing your child to their death.
And not just that.
And that's
they're still manipulated. They're still using their powers to make people feel scared in their own homes of the system. Now, if you've taken your children out of the system to educate them at home, why have they got a say over what you do and teach them? They shouldn't have that say. You've taken that power back from them. So then they're going to sit there telling you that you can't be trusted to teach.
Oh, they don't have to say I told them.
I
was like, listen, I didn't ask for permission.
It's not fair. It's not
honestly
fair.
I did. I turned around to her, I was like, listen, I didn't ask you for permission. I told them, come to my house, come and see my education until you do, yeah. Like the other lady did, and she said it was amazing, yeah. Then she can go fuck herself. Get what I mean? I'm teaching my children at home. Not one person has said otherwise, and she only said it because I questioned her authority. You get what I mean? And because I questioned this woman's authority, she's like, no.
It's wrong. It's totally wrong. Am I echoing? One minute. Let me leave and come back on the laptop.
Oh God, that was right, friend.
Yeah, it's probably me.
So it's not like us talking.
Yeah, it's probably me.
It never likes us talking though, does it? I never used to be able to talk to you. Can you remember?
Yeah, it might be you, it might be me. It might be you, or it might be me.
Oh, it's not me. I stayed in the same place. I'm at the top of my garden, yeah. It's raining. You're under an umbrella, yeah. And yeah, that's me. Yeah, the place where you get signal in it. All up in my bedroom, but I'm here as those. Sleep, so come down with my little baby monitor. Make sure you can hear him. But no, like I say, it's that point now where there's a lot of children dying. Do you get what I mean? And there's a lot of children dying. And like I said, there's go in that equalityhumanrights.com, yeah. Go do some research. Go do some research about human rights, right?
Yeah,
And think about all these lawful actions that you can be taking. Yeah, like each and every person can do it individually. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, what were you saying? Sorry.
Hi, is that better?
Hi, is that better? Yep. Just stay still. That's what I do. I literally just stay still.
Right. What?
I'm on the laptop now.
I'm going to leave and then come back on, all right?
I'm going to leave and then come back on, all right? Wow.
Well, we're having some technical issues tonight, folks. But we've got a right point, haven't we? People out there need to know that this system cannot come into your home. They cannot tell you what to teach your children.
These people can hear you, know.
Oh, that's fine.
You can hear
fine. Let's get them all up. What she was camping. Not tonight.
Honestly, though, it's that time that people do just. Right, listen, I haven't asked you about this, yeah? So I'm going to ask you live. What's your view on satanic abuse? What they're doing to the children?
Adrenochrome harvesting.
Just all of it, like how they're doing it more in the mass amount, because obviously it's not Halloween, and people are just not realising. So
hundreds of thousands of children going missing. Like last year, we were hearing about pulling them out of tunnels. It happens.
They're still in there. And then
they're like,
going through
they're keeping our kids in this system. It makes them think that kind of behaviour is okay and all right. You know, and it's fucking bang out of order. It's absolutely bang out of order. They are basically in the child's mind, from the day that we go to school, the school is set like a prison, and it's done for a reason. It's done to make people fear the system from a very early age, and then they're led by teachers that, I mean, not all teachers, a lot of teachers, these people are abusing positions of power. And there is adrenochrome harvesting.
Like I said, people don't believe it though. They don't believe that adrenochrome's actually real. And you know what? To know when they actually sit there and like they literally rape, and torture these to the highest degree, and then they get the other children that have had it done to them to then go into like to kill them. To get what I mean? And then they drain the blood out of them. To get what I mean? They cook the children, and they drink the blood.
Yeah.
Like,
I can remember watching that interview with
a
young girl. And obviously, her and her brother were satanically abused by her parents, her father and her mother. And they were taken into a house behind through the cupboard, down into a cellar where things were kept, sexual toys were kept. And it was set out like a church, and they had all the schools of other children wearing them like medals. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And the thing is, people don't think that this shit happens, but it does. Look at Epstein Island. Look at Epstein Island. Why won't they show us what's inside that blue and white fucking building?
Mate, look, I'm just where, do you know where I was? Yeah, where I confronted that pedo, right? He literally, I was only just stood outside of there, right? We were just talking on the microphone, yeah, as you do, trying to just get people to wake up to what's happening, yeah. And then this man come over, and he's the one that said that she was sexual. I confronted him like he's 15. Confronted, you know how much that taken in me to actually like not kill him at that point, yeah.
It's
Mate.
disgusting. And then to pull your mask
And like,
down and
he was gonna
and
turn
be
around
proud
and
of it.
listen, he was trying to take pictures of them. Amanda went mad about it because he was trying to take pictures as well. She was like, "Go on, then try to take another one." Mate, it was bad. And like I don't know. A lot of people are like, "Yeah, well, there was men there, plenty of men there. They should have done something." Yeah, do you know what? Men don't anymore. None of the men stand up anymore.
And not just that, if the men would have done something, the system backed them up.
What about when there's one right in front of your face? You know what? If I didn't know, you could hear it in my voice, yeah. If I didn't have my children there, right there, and then that man, he won't be alive to this day. Get what I mean? Because to say that my 8-month-old daughter, to get what I mean? Like, she's a baby, like baby.
I know, I've got a 6-month-old myself. Oh, yeah, I have got him crying. He's crying though. Is your mate coming back on?
Yeah, it's all right.
1 minute, I'll be right. He's like, I'm running up to what little.
She's like me, ain't she? Got the baby monitor on hand and quickly pop off.
Yeah, I've got an echoing problem.
Though, when it comes to your children, everything comes first. So why ain't people standing up? Are you echoing still?
Yeah, so I'll just stay in the background as soon as your mate comes back.
Oh God! It don't like us, does it?
It doesn't like me.
I don't know why. Don't like me either. Look.
I was all right yesterday.
It's bad.
Yeah, Tommy Trump, by the way. Yeah, you're paying for my skydive, mate. And it's going to be over £200 for that, mate.
I can't see any comments or anything, you know. I never can I? Just sorry if anyone said anything. So hello, people. I'm not being ignorant, people. If you are like saying hello or whatever, to get what I mean, or even if there's a third face. Hello.
This is my first live, so I don't really interact with the crowd. He's off again, look.
Right, it's just me and you because it's echoed. He's still echoing for these guys. He's going to stay in the background.
Am I echoing?
No, it's him.
Good. As long as I'm all right.
Right, yeah. That's cool.
Have you heard about the new
actually say about the what?
The Marburg, the next big pandemic.
The next big pandemic. Yeah. No.
Apparently,
now what is going on?
They're already making the vaccine for it, and it's got Rivax in it. It's got ricin in it, which was used in the terrorist attacks in Tokyo. Yeah. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. This whole system is designed to break us, to make us feel alone, and to make people that question society or question what's going on to feel crazy. And there's so many people out there at the minute that feel alone, that feel crazy for questioning things, that feel like because they're the only one out of their whole family that don't want to go through this, that want to take the kids out of the education system, that want to make sure that they're getting taught properly at home or to their skill set, they feel alone. There's a lot of people that feel alone.
Yeah. And it's not that hard, honestly. If I can do all the homeschooling business, then I can do it.
Yeah,
I mean, if you do try to like manipulate, don't let them manipulate that. For your children, you're the only person that has a say what happens to your children as well. Never let anybody try and take that right away from you, ever.
Someone's put everyone's echo in 3 seconds or so.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live, but I'm going to bring you both back on straight away, right?
Yep.